Hello, I'm Della Setten, Librarian and Archivist at the William P. Sherman Library and Archives located in the Lewis and Clark Trail Heritage Foundation headquarters in Great Falls, Montana. The library collections support the LCTHF in our mission to preserve, promote, and teach the diverse heritage of Lewis and Clark for the benefit of all people. Let's open the stacks and see what the collection has to offer. Are you curious about Native American history? The collection includes books on different tribes, religion, mythology, and languages. Here we have some examples from the collection. Indian Sign Language by W.P. Clark, Blackfeet and Buffalo by James Willard Schultz, The Salish People and the Lewis and Clark Expedition by the Salish Pend Oreille Culture Committee and Elders Cultural Advisory Council, Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribes. The Plains Sioux and U.S. Colonialism, From Lewis and Clark to Wounded Knee by Jeffrey Ostler. Mythology of the Blackfoot Indians by Clark Whistler and D.C. Duval. And some examples from Blackfeet Indian Teepees, Design and Legend by John C. Ewers and the Museum of the Rockies. Are you searching for connections to your family roots? The collection includes genealogy information on the Corps of Discovery members. Some examples from the stacks include the Lewis and Clark Corps of Discovery, Their Lives and Their Lineage, Volume 1 and 2, edited by the Lewis and Clark Descendant Project, Lewis's, Merriweathers, and Their Kin by Sarah Travers Lewis Anderson, the Drouillard to Drouillard Family History by Glee Drouillard Stiles, and Records of Lewis, Merriweather, and Kindred Families by Lottie Wright Davis. Do you know someone who is obsessed with maps? These selections from the collection include the Journals of the Lewis and Clark Expedition Volume 1, Atlas of the Lewis and Clark Expedition by Gary Moulton, The Mapmaker's Eye by Jack Nisbet, Sources of the Rivers by Jack Nisbet, and Lewis and Clark Trail Maps, A Cartographic Reconstruction, Volumes 1 through 3 by Martin Plamondon. We also house the collection of Martin Plamondon's pre-production maps, which provide a larger view of the pages from the book. Have you ever considered your own journey of the Lewis and Clark National Historic Trail? These selections from the collection include Traveling the Lewis and Clark Trail by Julie Fanslow, The Journals of Patrick Gass, member of the Lewis and Clark Expedition by Carol Lynn McGregor, Floating on the Missouri, 100 Years After Lewis and Clark by James Willard Schultz, A Current Adventure in the Wake of Lewis and Clark by Chris Bechtold, The Lewis and Clark Trail by Fodors, or consult one of the many editions we have of History of the Expedition of Captains Lewis and Clark, 1804 to 1806, such as this one edited by Paul Allen with an introduction by James K. Hosmer. This Giving Tuesday, please consider a monetary gift to support the collections at the William P. Sherman Library and Archives. Thank you.